Finding an affordable place to live in New York City can be a challenge to say the least. I experienced this firsthand when a family member of mine relocated to New York City and I helped them find an apartment. It took them a year and a half to find a decent, affordable apartment of their own. And if I knew then what I know now, the process would have been much smoother and probably quicker. So let me share what I've learned with you so you can have a better experience finding an affordable place of your own. Hi, my name is Shaman if this is your first time meeting me, and I have a lot of info to share, so let's get into it. One of the most popular tools to find an affordable apartment in New York City is Housing Connect. I know a lot of people don't like Housing Connect because it's a lottery system and many people don't win or even hear back from the lotteries they apply for. But I know people that have won, so I have to talk about it. But don't worry, I'll share plenty of other resources too, so stick around to see what they are. But for those that don't know, Housing Connect is an online portal that you use to search and apply for affordable housing in New York City. The website is housingconnect.nyc.gov. You create an account there, which is pretty straightforward, and they have tutorials on the website if you have questions about that. But I want to share some general tips with you that you might not know about, followed by some search tips to search listings more efficiently. Here are the general tips. You don't have to have a low income to apply for apartments on Housing Connect. Some listings have a minimum income requirement of 0 or 10,000, but a maximum of over 200,000. If you're a senior citizen, have a mobility, visual, or hearing disability, or a resident of the district an apartment is listed in, or work for the city, you usually get preference. And a certain amount of units will be reserved for people that fall within those categories. So you still have to enter the lottery, but you'll have a greater chance of winning. In addition to applying for apartments, you can also apply to purchase houses through the site. Click on Open Lotteries, and by default, it shows rentals. But if you click on Sales, you'll see houses that are available for sale. You can apply for these houses just like you would apartments, but they are available for sale through programs like the Open Door program and Habitat for Humanity. The lower your lottery number, the better. However, my family member had a relatively low lottery number, like around 1,000, and they didn't get chosen for that lottery. And they had a higher lottery number, like 7,000, and were chosen for that lottery. Apply for as many apartments as you qualify for to give yourself as many chances to win as possible. You can always say no if you win a lottery and don't want to move into that building or neighborhood. You do get emails from Housing Connect for new listings and if you're selected for a lottery, but sometimes emails don't always come. So I recommend checking the website at least 2 times a week for new listings and to see if you were chosen for a lottery. You can upload your documents to Housing Connect so they'll be ready to submit if needed. However, my family member won the lottery and they had to submit their documents on a platform outside of Housing Connect. So if you win a lottery, you'll receive an email with instructions advising you how to proceed and how to submit your documents. Follow what that email says. When setting up your Housing Connect account, select yes, you want to be considered for re-rentals. This will give you more chances to find a place. Re-rentals means an apartment became available because the tenant moved out. If you select yes to re-rentals, you'll be considered for those apartments when they become available. Now here are some searching tips. I used to help my family member by searching Housing Connect every few days for listings. Then I quickly realized I should use filters to speed up the process because I was searching through dozens of listings that they weren't qualified for. To filter your search, click on Open Lotteries and hit Refine Search button. You can filter by housing size, neighborhood, rent amount, and more. But my favorite filter is income because it's a waste of time looking through listings that you're not qualified for. So add your income in, let's say $50,000. Then all of the listings that are available in your income range will be displayed. Then you can apply accordingly. To apply for an apartment, click on the Apply button, follow the prompts that appear, and you'll be good to go. Keep your contact information updated on Housing Connect. as well as your income and household size, so you won't have any issues applying for places or being selected to win a lottery. And this is very important. Don't only use Housing Connect to search for a place to live. I recommend using as many tools as possible to find a place to live, because thousands of people win Housing Connect, but most people don't, so use other alternatives. And here are some other alternatives to Housing Connect. I'll leave links to these websites in the description of the video. The New York Foundation for Senior Citizens Home Sharing Program. It's a program that matches adults with extra spaces in their houses or apartments with a roommate. At least one of the adults has to be 60 or older. You can visit their website, which is nyfsc.org/home-sharing. The NYC Housing Development Corporation lists re-rental apartments with vacancies. Their website is nychdc.com/find. You scroll to the bottom of that page and click on an apartment building that you're interested in. A flyer will pop up with information on how to apply for an apartment in that building. NY Housing Search. The website is nyhousingsearch.gov. On that website, you can look for affordable and accessible housing throughout New York State, but you can filter your search for New York City. Mitchell Lama provides affordable housing. You can apply to current wait lists directly with each building, and you can apply for new wait lists through Mitchell Lama Connect, which is a lottery. The URL for the website is long, so you can just Google Mitchell Lama, and that's MITCHELL, Lama, LAMA, or click the link that I'll leave in the description. Get free local newspapers at your library or post office and look for apartments in there. My family member found their first apartment when they moved to New York City this way. If you're a senior, go to senior apartment buildings in the area that you want to live in and get an application and apply. Most property managers will give you an application you can fill out and return to their office. This is how my family member found their current apartment. Follow up. We hadn't heard from the senior housing my family member applied to, so I called the building's property manager several times until I was able to reach them. After I spoke to them, my family member was called in for an appointment and moved into an apartment a few weeks later. Ironically, after they moved into that apartment, they won 2 Housing Connect lotteries, but they liked the apartment they were in and it was affordable, so they decided to stay there and not take the apartments they won the lotteries for. I also know someone else who won a Housing Connect lottery and they accepted the apartment and moved in. So don't give up, because it could happen for you too. You can try Craigslist. If you're careful and take precautions, Craigslist can be a great option to find a nice, affordable place to live. I have a friend that found a place with a roommate on Craigslist. Speaking of roommates, you can look for a roommate. There are many ways to do that, but some popular websites to help with that are roommates.com, spareroom.com, and roomies.com. As you walk through neighborhoods, keep an eye out for rent signs. Check if your job has a for rent portal for employees. I had a job that offered that and know people who found affordable apartments that way. Ask friends and family if they know any places you can rent. Often the squeaky wheel gets the oil. Check out Street Easy. That's streeteasy.com. It's not the cheapest option, but some apartments on there are reasonably priced, but they go fast. You have to respond quickly. If there are any resources I left out, leave them in the comments. And if you have questions, leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. If this video was helpful, give it a like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so you can stay notified when I drop new videos. I'll catch you on the next one.